I'm going to log in as a reader. So you go to readathon.com, by the way, readathon.com, and then you go to log in as a reader. Okay, you've been provided with a secret code. You either had it emailed to you or there was a flyer in the Thursday folder, or maybe your teacher gave it to you some other time, but you will have a secret code. And I'm going to enter my secret code right here for my child right here. So when I first log in, I can either sign in with an email or sign in with Facebook. If you use Facebook, I recommend that you sign in with Facebook. It just makes it easier to post to Facebook, which is a really great way to raise money. So I'm going to sign in with Facebook. That's it. And I can add a photo. I don't happen to have a photo handy right now, so I'm not going to add a photo. But if you want to add a photo, you can certainly just add one of your reader right here. I'm going to say no thanks. All right, so I can choose a stock photo. I'm just going to choose this as my stock photo. So I can donate now, or I can just go on to sharing my reader's page. I'm not going to donate now, and we don't even necessarily encourage parents to donate. We really want parents to get their friends, relatives, family, members of their church, members of their workplace to do the sponsoring. So we don't want to put any additional burden on the parents. We would really like parents to just spread the word about their child's participation in the Read-a-thon. So I'm going to say I do not want to become a sponsor. Although if you want to become a sponsor, you're certainly welcome to. So now you can simply just add email addresses. So I can add an email address here. You can separate them by commas if you wanted to. Okay, all right. So you can add as many email addresses as you want to. Now, depending on the email program you use, you can just grab it from a number of different sources. But like here in Google Gmail, if I go here to my contacts, I can select contacts right here. And then look, here's all my contacts right here. So I can quickly go through my address book. I can copy and paste and put them in there. And before you know it, I'll have a whole huge list of contacts who I can send my email to. But for now, I'm just going to say no thanks because I'm just doing a test run right here. I'm going to say no thanks. And you can also share on Facebook. So I'm going to share on Facebook right now. Our goal is all right. And I'm going to share that. And so that's now been shared on Facebook. Also, you can share it on Twitter if you like. I'm going to go ahead and share it on Twitter. You know, Twitter isn't really that important for getting money for the Read-a-thon. You can also share it on Pinterest. Again, Pinterest probably not going to be one of the biggest places to get supporters, but you know, if you do have a big Pinterest following, they do have integration with Pinterest. Okay, you can also print your own flyer. I'm not quite sure why you would do that, so I'm just going to say no thanks. So after you get through the initial setup, it's going to take you to your dashboard. This is the reader dashboard right here. Now, when you're in the dashboard, you'll notice there's a bunch of menus here at the top. There's Get Sponsors. This is a way you can, again, ask for sponsorships on Facebook, send emails to them, send a tweet, etc. You'll also see the prize store where they can shop for prizes based on how many, they'll get rat bucks for spending in the prize store based on how many sponsors they get. Let's see here, let's go back to the dashboard. Now you'll see here it says start a reading session. One important thing to understand is that most of the reading for the Read-a-thon is actually going to be done right in the classroom. The teacher will be handling most of the reading for you. If you want to do reading at home with your kids after school, that's wonderful. We really encourage it, but just understand you don't have to do it. Really, the most help that we need from the parents is with getting sponsors for the kids. That's really what we want parents to spend their time on. But if you want to go the extra mile, you can certainly start your own reading session right at home. You can do the time reading session for 10, 20, or 30 minutes. Or if you know your kid did some reading today, you can just say, okay, well, I know he read for 10 minutes. And that will credit him with 10 minutes. You can also go back to your account where you can change your email address or edit the photo for your child on the Read-a-thon system. And here is the Make a Donation page. each individual reader has their own page. If I had uploaded a photo, the photo would appear here. Now this is the link right here, my browser bar right there, my address bar. That's my own reader's link. I can take that link and I can put it anywhere I want to. So I'm going to copy it right now. So if I wanted to put it on Facebook this way, I could simply go back to Facebook and post this same link again. There we go. So I could email that link to somebody. I'm going to email it to myself. Send my link. Obviously you would write something more warm and fuzzy than this, but you would just very quickly dash out a quick email with a link. And this is how I got all my sponsors last year. I raised a few $100s for my son just probably in about 10 or 15 minutes just by sending out one big email. So you hit send, and then of course because I sent it to myself, it should already be here in my inbox. And well, here it is. And you just click it. And then we'll be right back to that page where they can then sign up to support that reader. And they can choose how much money they want to spend. The average is probably around $25, but it could be anything you want to. People can pay via credit card, via PayPal, or by check. All right. Thank you so much for sitting through this tour of the Read-a-thon system. I hope it wasn't too long or too boring. One thing, though, in parting, please remember, this is one of our biggest, most important fundraisers, and we need your help. The best part is, though, it's very easy. All you have to do is share that link via email, via Facebook, or however you want to share it with your friends, family, coworkers, colleagues, anybody that you know who knows you're a kid. They'll want to support your child. And your child will really appreciate that you are taking the time to help make it happen and to show them how important reading is. So thanks again, and we'll look forward to talking to you later on in the read-a-thon.